What makes feedlot farming different from other types of beef farming? Please subscribe, share, like, and comment. Let us discuss what makes feedlot farming different from other types of farming or beef farming. First of all, as we know, feedlot farming entails the feeding of your cattle on a high quality pasture, quality concentrates, and well balanced feeding ration that you should give your animals for you to attain the best weight within the shortest time possible. So when we talk about feedlot farming, remember feedlot farming is the same way you usually feed our dairy cattle, because in feedlot farming you put your animals in an enclosed area, be it in pens, be it in a big structure, be it in an open field, but they are enclosed in one position, whereby you will be providing them with all the necessities like water, feeds, treatment. So in short term, you try all your level best to control the movement of these animals around the farm so as to utilize the energy of these animals, so as these animals can concentrate on conversion of meat rather than energy of movement. So feedlot farming is a best venture when you have enough capital to start it. Most people say feedlot farming is an expensive venture, but for a start, you can try your level best with only like a number of 20 cattle. You can start your feedlot farming. Yeah, you can also decide not to go for the pure breeds for meat. You have not pure breed for meat, best breeds for meat. You can just look for the local breeds like the Borans. You will find them at a lower price at the market or at the ranches. Take these animals at that low amount, give them quality feeds and quality pasture, quality concentrate. For the period of 90 days, you'll find that your animals will be already having enough weight. Another thing that you should consider or you should know is that not all cattle they gain weight constantly. You can find that some animals they gain weight faster compared to other animals, but all of them are Boran breed. Remember, all of them are Boran, but their rate of weight gain differs. Same as to human beings. Not all human beings they gain weight equally, even if they're in the same feeding formation, best environment, same everything. Their rate of weight gain will differ. Same applies to animals. So animals also are they gain weight differently basing on different genetic makeup of each individual animal. Now for feeding of these cattle, here you have to have enough pasture or fodder that you will be providing to your animals or to your cattle before bringing your cattle to your farm. When I say or when I talk about quality fodder or quality pasture, here we are talking about either you're talking about silage, be it for maize, napier grass. These two are the best fodder that you are going to use for good results in feedlot farming or in beef farming. When I talk about silage from maize, or when I talk about maize farming for feeding the animals, remember here you are going to be cutting your maize or shredding your maize when they are at a stage of which these pasture, this fodder have high nutrients value. As for the maize, you are going to cut your maize when they are at the milk stage, nearly above milk stage, where we call full corn silage. Here is whereby the maize or the corn itself, it is maturing. That is the best time to cut your maize for silage making or for feeding your cattle. When I talk about napier grass farming, that you are going to feed your cattle, here you are going to cut your napier grass when they are approximately 1.5 feet, 1.5 meter tall. This is the best stage because this napier grass is very, very much in nutrient value. And for instance, we have at the moment Chinese napier grass that we are calling pak chong napier, the super napier. This is also the best because it has a high protein percentage. And remember, for in feedlot farming or in beef farming, we are dealing with we are going to feed your animals on high protein feeds at the beginning. Remember, as as I have been talking in my previous videos, in your feedlot farm or on a feedlot pen or on a beef production system, you should be having groups of different stages of animals. You can have animals below 1 year, 1 year above, 2 years, 3 years. All these animals, they don't require the same feeding routine. For instance, the animals that are in the growing stage, these are below 2 years, these animals they are still growing. Under this stage, you will be required to provide your cattle with enough or with feeds which have high protein as compared to the finishers. For the finishers, these are the animals that you already they are matured. Now they're adding on weight or mass. Here you will lower the protein value or the protein volume you lower in the feeds. I haven't said don't put protein. I said lower the content of protein and increase energy. Because here the animal will be taking more energy to convert these feeds that you are feeding those cattle. They convert those feeds into fat, into mass. So, finishers stage, these are animals, assuming in your pen, the finishing stage, the animal, okay, for instance, the last 3 weeks, or the last months in these 90 days, the last 30 days, you can provide your cattle or your beef animals on high energy feeds. Since there, the animals they are converting feeds to mass or to meat protein or to fat. So the growing stage of animals below 2 years, you need to provide them with high protein feeds. Finishing stage, high energy feeds. Here, you need to provide your animal with enough concentrate. Remember, you are doing beef farming for business. So here you should be taking proper weights for you as you feed your animals, so as you can estimate or you can know the amount of feed you are feeding your animals, so you can be able to calculate the money you are putting or you are feeding your animal, and you will be able to estimate to know if you are making a loss or a profit. So make sure you feed your animals or your cattle based on their weight. For instance, a bull weighing 200 kg, you should feed it. For my case, I usually feed my animals 5.5% of their body weight. Yeah, I usually feed my animals 5%, 5.5% of their body weight. That is on silage. I feed them 5.5%. So, roughly calculation, a bull weighing 200 kg, multiply 200 kg buy 5.5%, you'll know the amount of silage I'm feeding my cattle. And if you are farming your own feed, you'll know giving your cattle 5.5% of their weight, it is a bit cheaper because the feeds you have provided them from your farm. Concentrate, I feed them 2%, and I usually do my own concentrate. Yeah, here we are fighting on the lowering the cost of production. So when you farm your own pasture, your own fodder, formulate your own formula of making the quality concentrate or commercial feed. Formulate your own formula, make your own feed. This will lower the cost of production. Remember, at the moment, the feeds are very expensive, so we try our best to know how we are going to fight the increasing prices on feed, or okay, in general feed, even for human beings, for animals, the feed is increasing. So make sure you get a best person or a best nutritionist to formulate for you the best feeding formula that will give you a good production after 90 days. So quality feed is another thing that you need to, that is the key in beef farming. Quality feeds, quality meat. And remember, if you grade your animal, mostly the quality meat comes from quality feeds and quality and good management of those animals. So I have said I feed my cattle 5.5 silage and 2 kg of concert. To make it cheaper, do your own farming of pasture, formulate your own formulas of making the best concentrates. There you'll be running a beef farming venture at a lower cost, and you'll be going to fetch higher production, lower cost, and you'll fetch more money. So thank you for your time. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. We'll be more back with more informations about Feedlot farming. We also do freshen. We have started getting into fresh and also farming, buying young calves, raising them either for veal meat. If you don't get ready market from veal meat, we raise them into bulls, we slaughter them, but all of them are under feedlot system. Subscribe.